the Wake Up and Live with the Arts Show, the performing and cultural arts program which celebrates and showcases the diversity of the arts and performing artists in Northeast Ohio.
Welcome back to Wake Up and Live with the Arts. I'm Gary Webster, and with me is Karen Shepard. Glad to have you back, Karen.
Good to be back.
And speaking of glad to have you back, we are glad to welcome an encore guest to Wake Up and Live with the Arts, Stephon J Davis.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Stephon, the last time you were with us, just tell us very briefly what project it was that you were talking to us about.
Well, Brian and I were here about A Day of Racism, and that was a short film we've been working on from the past year, and we were going into post-production. So right now it's still in post-production. Looking to hopefully get that done very soon.
Generally, how long does post-production take?
You know, it depends on how busy you are. Depends on how long the film was, how many takes you took, you know, outtakes and things like that, different angles to play with. But, you know, this was a 20-minute short film. It could take about 3 months maybe, but, you know, if you really want to get in there and be diligent, you could get it done in about a month.
Plus the fact that you're involved in another project now, and that's why you're here to tell us about something. You're working with one of our co-hosts and Wake Up and Live performers, James McGilvray. What are you and James up to?
Oh, well, he's an excellent actor, so, you know, actually I had this idea brewing, and he came to mind. You know, he was actually on the Day of Racism as well, and I just loved his professionalism and just the way he could speak and deliver lines, and I had this idea. And basically, I have a character. His name is Little Young Juicy Fresh. And he is a rapper, or an aspiring rapper, actually. And he's obviously a little older than the most typical rappers. And that's really what makes him so unique. Mm-hmm. So as James plays the character Little Young Juicy Fresh and has been doing an excellent job, very convincing. I mean, you would think he actually did the rap or something. But not that I know of. I think he's not doing anything like that, but I don't know. But I know on the film, though, he's doing a great job with it.
Well, James is the type to completely immerse himself into any part that he plays.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got a role for somebody named Bob? Something simple?
I could find something. I can write something up for you.
Yeah. So now you said that you, in your post-production, now you doing other things besides doing your filmmaking? Are you working somewhere? You attending school?
Mostly right now I just work with the city of Cleveland, the city of Cleveland Heights, and some other places. I'm a freelancer, so I do a lot of, like I just left actually an event. I was taping at Case Western Reserve. There's a book signing going on, so typically those are two things I juggle really is you know, shooting for like the city and things like that, or any other kind of projects I might have, commercials and things, and then just my filmmaking.
Okay. So when do you expect to have your Fresh Juicy Fresh?
Little Young Juicy Fresh, was that it?
Yep, Little Young Juicy Fresh.
Little Young Juicy Fresh.
A combination of a lot of different names.
Who's not so young.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the ironic part about it, I suppose, you know. But hopefully this will be done. This is like one of our last scenes coming up here. I have one more scene in another studio setting with the reporter. She'll be interviewing his producer. And so that'll pretty much be the last scene. Then it'll be straight into post-production, and I don't anticipate taking too long in post-production. I'd like to get it done sooner than later. So hopefully the end of this month, maybe a little bit of July. But I look for it pretty soon.
And let's take a moment to meet the guy that we've just been talking about. And speaking of so highly, James McGilvray. We'll be right back.
We're back, and we are hanging out with Stephon J Davis a little bit more. And joining us is our very own, what is your name? James Allen McGilvray, one of our favorite actors, co-hosts, producers, and kind of just all-around nice guy. He's also responsible for our new Wake Up and Live gift items, like this mouse pad that he designed. So like I say, he's a creative artist who is just doing all kinds of wonderful things, including working with Stephon J Davis. Stephon, what's going on with you and James right now?
Well, right now we're in production with a great film. We're having a lot of fun. Created a character named Little Young Juicy Fresh, and he is on fire. You know, he's an aspiring rapper. He's a little older than most rappers, but he is, at least in his mind, he's great. As a rapper, he's dynamic, he's outstanding, and no one can tell me anything different. And right now, James is playing that character so well.
And James plays a lot of characters very well, because James is one of our he's beyond aspiring. You're now becoming a working independent film talent.
I am having the time of my life.
Yes, as I always like to joke, you and Peter Lawson Jones are my ticket to Hollywood, you know, because both of you are well on your way with your independent film projects. So you worked with Stephon on A Day of Racism recently as well.
Yes.
And do you have other projects that you are busy with, or is the current one taking your full attention?
Well, this one is currently taking my full attention. As you know, they just signed the new tax credit, the film tax credit.
No, I missed that. How could I miss that?
And in fact, this past week, relative to the taping now. And so there's an expectation that there will be a number of Hollywood and other productions coming into town. So I've tried to keep my schedule open so that some of those opportunities can become available. I'm also looking to move into the Detroit and Chicago markets.
By all means,
so
yes.
Within the next couple of weeks, I'm planning on going up to Detroit and looking at getting agency representation there.
Did we talk about that, the 3 agencies?
Yeah,
okay.
And we'll talk a little bit more.
Okay.
But hopefully can get representation there as well as in this area and even into Chicago, because I've actually cut back on my hours at my day job to be able to pursue this a bit more fully.
And we talk about that a lot. We hope that if you are an aspiring or an experienced performing artist, talent, that do your best to get the kind of day job that will allow you flexibility. Because to be in this business, you really cannot work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday job and really work on your career at the same time. It's a tough market. But we're all doing it. We all work different kinds of day jobs. We all still manage to go out and audition, shoot commercials, do voiceover, work theater when possible. Not me, because I've been away for a couple of years, but I'm coming back.
All right.
I'm coming back.
Good for
okay.
you.
So now this is what you've been up to now. So tell us a little bit about how the devil we're going to get from this part of the segment to you filming what he's doing, and he's going to do DJ Fatty Fresh. DJ who? Freshy Fresh?
Little Young Juicy Fresh.
Yeah, Little Young. Oh, we had DJ Fatty on for the. Get us out of the. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Happy
Please
to
get us
do
out
that.
of this.
What's going to happen? We actually have one real scene that needs to be filmed for the movie itself.
Right.
It's basically a studio scene where Little Young Juicy Fresh is kind of getting his rap together. They're getting ready to record, and so he's working with his engineer to try and get things just right. And this is going to be a little bit of art imitating life, because our wonderful videographer here at the Wake Up and Live Actor Studio, Lester Bryant, is going to be recording Stephon recording me. So he's going to be basically showing a little bit of a behind the scenes of what it's like to shoot a scene in a movie production, and then down the road hopefully we can come back and show you what that scene actually looked like.
Well, you darn well better. And with that, let me turn it over to you. What do you need to do to get in position? Do we need to take a break and come back?
We'd take a small break. I have to kind of finish getting into character for a second.
Oh, you are a character.
I know that's right. A little bit of costuming, and then we'll come up and get started in just a couple of minutes.
Sounds good. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, folks, let's take a behind-the-scenes look. Stephon is filming a rehearsal scene with his lead actor, Freshy Young Fresh, whatever his name is going to be.
Lil
so
Young
this
Juicy
is what
Fresh. Don't get it mixed up.
I'm so sorry, sir, but we just had a guest on called DJ Fatty, and all you rap kind of folks.
Know who I am.
I'm hip to that.
Right.
But now we're going to watch this rehearsal, a filmmaker making a film with an actor who is rehearsing his role. And here we go. Take a look at what it's like to film a rehearsal scene.
All right, so now, so we're going to do... Oh, okay. All right, now listen up, Butter. Check this out now. I got this 6'4" thing going, so check this out, and then you tell me what you think, all right? So it's like, I'm in my 6'4", biatch.
Hey, wait. No, this is a family show. We're taping Wake Up and Live with the Arts at the same time. We cannot use unfamily-like language.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I sure didn't mean to do that.
Fresh,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Juicy.
Yeah, I'll just pretend like I was saying. Excuse me, madam.
Thank you.
Don't mean to do no harm. All right. So I say, I'm in my 6'4", smiling and waving. It's little young juicy fresh. They all be craving. See, and what that do is that get it kind of so that people know to be looking out for me. You feel me?
I like it better than the way we had it before.
All right. Well, I mean, you the one that's putting it on the vinyl and everything. Oh, that's right. You ain't doing no vinyl this time, is you?
Nowadays.
Oh, okay. All right, well then, all right, I'll work on that. I'll get that right back the way you had it before, all right? Now check this out. Now this is a little bit about when I first got my vision, when I said, okay, I'm gonna become little young juicy fresh. And what I was doing is like, I went from pushing hundreds of carts a day and driving a push-to-cart Chevrolet. Yeah, I was shopping at dollar stores, but now I'm popping open Lambo doors on the Charger on the range. Ha! Don't hate the player, yo hate the game. What up, word?
Kind of sound like Grandmaster Flash a little bit.
Yeah, well, they got that stuff from me. Yeah, see, I tried to tell everybody I was the one that originated that rap game in the first place. Cause see all them hill gangs and things that was doing all that, they got that from me. I mean, they took I ain't hating or nothing, I mean, it's all right, but clap your hands, everybody, come on, I did that way back. I invented rap 50 years, 30, back when I was a lot younger.
Hey, Mr. Fresh, studio time costs a lot of money. We're running short, so you guys finish up that rehearsal scene.
Yeah, all right.
Because I've got another group coming in behind you.
Well, we almost finished. Now, here's that other one that I was talking about, okay? And I made just a couple of little changes here. So I said, now this part is like, it's going to be like the hook, all right? So, like, I see myself like singing it out, spitting it out. And then we got some females that come back, and say it like they be saying it, right? So check this out. It'd be like, holla at the juice man, I got what you need. I won't let you down, the juice is worth the squeeze. No. Let me do that one more time, just so you can hear it, all right? So it's gonna be like, holla at the juice man, I got what you need. I won't let you down, the juice is worth the squeeze. And then you have these females come in, holla at the juice man, he got what you need. He won't let you down, the juice is worth the squeeze. You see what I'm saying? So that like becomes the hook. And we got that male-female thing going back and forth. You see what I'm saying?
How old are the girls gonna be?
Don't matter to me. Just make them female, that's all I care about. They can sing. They got to be able to sing, though, because, I spit it. All right. So, we ready to get down?
I'm going to work on that. I'll find some people for you.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get this ready. Let's do this thing.
Quick shot of you, like, just with the headphones real quick. Just kind of bob.
Okay. Yeah. What word? Yeah. Cots today and driving a big Chevrolet. See, that's good. All right.
Was that a cut, gentlemen?
All right.
Oh, thank you so much for giving us this taste, this inside look of what it's like to film a scene from a real film production. And Mr. Freshy Fresh.
Word.
I love it, sir. You really smoking there.
Yeah, you
and you really are a great actor, and I hope he can get you together so that that scene comes out, you know, flawless when it's time for the final film.
You know how we flow, baby.
Okay.
You know, ain't nothing but a duck, duck, goose. You know what I'm saying?
And with that, sir, thank you. I got the next group coming in here, Wake Up and Live with the Arts.
All right.
So we need this studio, okay?
Peace, baby.
Yeah, because it's expensive.
All right.